Hi and welcome. My name is June and thank you for joining me. This 30-minute mixed format session combines a fusion of yoga for mindfulness, as well as active balance and flexibility challenges to improve your range of motion, and also mixed in with some sit to stand options with body weight in a variety of angles to build more strength. For this workout, you'll need a few things. You'll need a set of paper plates, 2, and if you're working on a carpet. If you're working on a hardwood floor, then you'll probably want to use 2 hand towels or 2 washcloths to place under your shoes to slide back and forth. And you also need a hand towel. And of course, as always, we want to make sure that we have water handy to remain hydrated. You'll also need your chair. We'll be sitting for most of the workout, but we will have those sit to stand options. So let's have a seat in our chair and let's begin and get started. While you're sitting in your chair, you want to scoot yourself a little more forward so you're towards the edge. Your feet are flat on the ground, your heels are directly behind your knees, and you're sitting nice and tall. The distance between your feet should be about hip width apart. Think of a nice tall torso, and let's focus on breath first. So, with the breath, when you inhale, your torso will expand. When you exhale, the torso will contract and become a bit more narrower and allow you to feel a little bit more taller. So let's practice that. Place your hands on top of your thighs, drop your shoulders, lift your heart a little bit, and then take an inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. We'll move on to our half sun moon breaths. Palms face forward, facing me. Take a breath. Inhale, raise your arms to the ceiling. Place your palms together. Pull them down to your heart and just pause. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come to your heart and hold just for a moment, being very mindful of what you're doing. Another breath in, palms come together. Exhale, palms here, adding on just a few little movements. Inhale, arms up, hands come together. Exhale, hinge forward. Breathe in and come back to where you started. Release the hands by your side and just go into a side bend and to your right. Repeat that sequence again. Inhale, palms up, hands come to your heart center, and exhale. Inhale, hinge forward. Inhale, come back. Release the arms. Turn the palms to face your side and bend to your left side. Feel that nice stretch. As you're stretching to your side, make sure both of your hips are anchored onto the mat. And again, reach side, come back 1 more time. We'll repeat that sequence 1 more time. Palms forward, inhale up, palms together, exhale, hold here and pause. Inhale, hinge forward, hold. Exhale, inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale, release your arms. Reach side. Release. Reach to the other side. And then release. Next one, bend over side. Your right hand comes to your right shoulder. Option is to lift that arm to the ceiling. Second option, palm out, lift the arm up, stretching over, coming back to center, pulling your hands right back down to your heart. Right hand to your side, or I should say both hands to your side, but we're going to our right side, stretch, left hand shoulder. Optional, lift up, reach, palm faces out, right arm reaches up to meet the other hand, hold, come back to center. We'll try that 1 more time. Both hands side, reach side. Right hand shoulder. Lift arm up. Remember, this is optional. Turn the palm up, sweep that left arm up. Pull your arms back to center, return. I call this blown palm. Palm down, other hand down, reach side. Optional hand to the shoulder. Lift up, sweep your right arm up. Hands come back to center. Place your hands right on your thighs, on top of your thighs. Shoulders drop. Rib cage to your right side. Slide it right. Keep your hips down and center. Your hip will feel like it wants to come up. You want to keep both hips anchored. Envision you're sliding your ribs across a shelf that might be lying right under your rib cage. Slide. And back. A little quicker. To the right. And back. To your left. It's very tempting to want to lift either of your or the opposite hip that's going to the direction your body's going. One more, each side. Last one. Great. Come back to center. Both heels of your hands on your chair. Take your left foot forward, your right foot back. So we have one foot in front of the other, the feet in contact with the floor. Just make a switch. And make a switch. Now as I make that switch, I lean back, I hinge forward. I'll do that again slow. Here we go. Switch and come forward, pick up your pace. And 1, and 2, and 3. The reason I'm asking you to hinge forward like this is to get a little bit more stretch into the calf on the leg that's closest to your chair. And switch. Nice. One more here. Last one. Release. Nice job. Moving on. We're going to take your paper plates. Place one under each foot. Again, if you're on a hardwood surface, you'd want to put a washcloth or a hand towel under your foot for easy sliding. Since I'm on a carpet, I'm going to put these under my feet, and you can do the same. We're going to move one leg at a time. We're going to begin, let's begin with your left foot. Place the heels of your hands on your chair. Sit nice and tall. Engage your abdominals, pulling them inward towards your spine. Let's begin with your left leg and just slide it to the side. We're going to slide side and back. Notice how I'm trying to keep my foot and toe facing forward. Do the same. Here we go. Out and in, and out and in. 2 more, and out. Working the muscles along the side of your legs. 2 more. Last one. We ready for the right side? Your right leg. Slowly out. Slowly pull in. Slowly pull out. Slowly pull in. Are we ready to go a little faster? To the right side. Here we go. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job. Hopefully you felt a little bit of movement along the outside of your legs. Now let's do this bilaterally, meaning both legs simultaneously. Your hands are on your chair for your support. Take an inhale, exhale, and then move your legs out. Out and in. Take it out and in. Take it out and in a little faster. Here we go. Going out and in and out and in. Beautiful. And out and in and out. 2 more of these, and then we will let our legs stay out to the side. Join me as I let my legs remain out. This is called a goddess pose. In this goddess pose, we're going to do a combination that has the legs going in and out along with the arms. So you ready? Here we go. Starting here. Pressing the palms together into prayer hands. Ready? We're going to hinge forward. Hinge back. Legs come in. Legs go out. We ready? Hinge forward. Exhale here. Inhale here. Legs come in. Legs go out. hinge forward, carefully think of what we're doing here as we move the body forward and back and in. We're going to add on one little thing here. Here we go. We're going to hinge forward, hinge back. As your legs come together, push the arms out, hands come back, hinge forward, re-hinge forward and back. As the feet come together, your arms push out, your arms come back together. One more time, slow. Exhale, forward. Inhale, return. Hands go out. Exhale. Inhale. We're ready for a little faster? Let's try it. Hinge, forward, legs in, arms out, and pull. Hinge forward and back, arms out and back. Two more. Hinge, push out and in again. Push out. Nice job. Hands right on top of each thigh. Bring your left foot in and your right foot in, so we are sitting in a nice narrow stance. Right? So from here, nice tall spine. Set your shoulders. We're going to take the paper plates away and just move them off to your side. So from here, shoulders back. We start from a nice tall narrow position. Let's open up both legs. Just take them out to the side. Hold. Lean to your left side. Lift your left knee up. Hold that chair. Bring it down. Bring your legs together and hold. Then reopen. Take it to the other side. Lift your knee. Push down. Come together. So we go out. Lift knee. Come down and back. Take it out. Lift knee. Notice how I place my hand on that opposite knee. Take it out. Hand on your knee. Lift. Lower. Come back in. Go out. Lift knee. Push down and come it back. There we go. Reach. Your knee pushes down, then together. Take it out. Lean to your right. You're always leaning to the opposite direction. Perfect. And back. Push out and lift and lower. Continue. Two more of these. Reach. Up. And when I say two more, I mean two more on each side. So this is finishing the one. Up, down, and come together. Take it out and lift and back. Here comes your last one. Here. And lift and out and come together. Beautiful. That was very nice. So let's grab your towel now. Hand towel. Right? The towel's just going to stay on our lap for the first one. Then we'll add the towel on the second. So bringing your feet together, place both hands together in a prayer position, pressing the palms gently together. We're hinging forward here. Then your arms open, and then you're hinging back to center. Your arms go to your side. Heels of your hands on the chair. Press your shoulders down. Lift your heart, lifting up, gently and down. Let's repeat that. Prayer hands here. Hinging forward. Arms press out here. Perfect. And then come back. Arms come down to your side. Nice. Lift your heart and come back. Lovely. We're going to do that again. Prayer hands together. Hinging forward. Your arms push out. Unhinge, sitting tall. Your arms lift up and lower. Perfect. Hinge and lift your heart up. And release and hold here. We have one more time. Here we go. Hinging forward. Hinge forward. Push those arms out. Come back up, reach up. Heels of your hands to the chair. Lift your heart and open. And then release. I think we should try that one more time. Ready? Here we go. Prayer hands to begin. Hinge forward. Hinge forward. Push those arms to the side. Come back to where you were. Raise your arms and lower. Heels of your hands to the chair. Open your heart and release. Let one ear drop to your shoulder, left side and center and right. Lovely. That was to work a little bit of your spinal column. Open up your towel to a nice long position here, and let's take the towel under your knee. Underhand grip. Your hands will be in a position where your palms are facing the ceiling. You want a little bit wider than hip width apart so that you have room to lift your knee. So, using your hands, holding on to the ends of your towel, I'm going to do a bicep curl. And as you do that bicep curl, you're going to pull that knee up. Hold the knee up here, great. But now you're going to push the knee down. Nice. Bicep curl to pull it up, pull it up. Try to get it as close to your chest as you can, and then push down. The reason we're coming as close to the chest as we can is to be able to have the opportunity to stretch your glute muscles, gluteus maximus. And again, bend and lift. Now ready, you're pushing. As I'm pushing, I'm kind of tugging on that towel to get a little conscious resistance out of it. 2 more. Pull up and push down. You have 1 more here. Lifting up and pushing down. Lovely. Take the towel away from that left knee. Place it under your right knee. Same thing. A little wider than hip width apart so you have room to move. Holding on to the end of the towel, not too tightly. Drop your shoulders. You ready? Exhale, lift. Get ready and push. How close can you get that knee towards your shoulder? Notice how I'm pulling my elbows back a little bit. Push it down. And again, lift and lower. You have 4 more. Here's 1. Lift and then lower. And as you're lowering, remember, we're pushing down. Emphasize pushing down. So you should feel some tension on your towel as you're pushing it down. Lovely. Take the towel away. Well, I shouldn't say away. Just take it out from under your knee. Place your hands on either end of the towel with maybe a little bit of the end of the towel peeking out at the end. Now your legs will be a little closer together. So feet, knees, ankles together. Arms will stretch out in front. And we're going to go figure 8 here. And figure 8. So I'm just sweeping and my eyes are going in the direction that my arms are going. This gives us the opportunity to do a little bit of rotation through your body. And sweep, and sweep, and sweep, and then sweep. This feels so good. I hope you're enjoying this movement as much as I am. I love figure 8s. Just feels nice. Be aware of your placement of your hips on the chair. Your hips should remain fairly stable, but you feel some balance challenge here because of the fact you're shifting your weight from side to side. Let's do 1 more here. And last one. Lovely. Great. We can place that towel out of your way for now, just off to the side. I'm going to move into what we call Warrior 1. Right? Warrior 1 is going to have us turn around. It's sort of a lunge position. So turning sideways on your chair, support your right hip as well as your thigh, or the back of your thigh, your hamstring on that chair. Take your left leg and step it back. You are going to want to scoot a little bit more forward here, so perhaps half of your thigh is resting on that, and turn the foot towards the floor. If that is uncomfortable, by all means, let the toe just be down here, where you can also get a nice stretch. We're going to take our right arm out, right, and our left arm out, but we're going to take a look over our right arm and hold. Nice. Hold that position. Take a look at your right leg and make sure that the foot of your right leg is underneath the knee of your right knee. Reach out, press down as if you're pressing onto something. Warrior 1 is a very strong position. So you want to feel as if you're pushing something down. And as you're pushing something down, your body is rising up in response to that press down. Hold. Let your left hand come to the chair, turn your right palm up, and then just reach it to the ceiling and bag back slightly for a nice little stretch. This is called Reverse Warrior. It's a feel-good stretch. Your right arm comes back down. Let's bring your left foot in, swing your right leg around, and turn to your opposite side. So now it's your left foot in the front, your right leg going back. Remember, we want about half of the thigh on the chair. You can be in this position. This one bothers my knee a little bit, so I make sure that I bring my knee back down to the floor, whichever works for you. So in this position, arms out in front. I should say arms outside, not out in front. Open those arms. Great. Make sure your thumbs are out to the side and just hold. Great. We're looking and gazing over the hand in front. Nice. Now take your right hand to the chair. Ready? Turn this palm up and stretch. So you can also take this arm out if you like, but you have the option of keeping it on the chair and just hold. Lovely stretch. Nice stretch here for the entire body. Hips are getting stretched. Torso's getting stretched. Release. Come back to center. Great. Roll your shoulders out. All right. This is where we get to our sit to stand option. Everything that we do standing up is available to you to do seated. So we'll start with some seat lifts that we all can participate in. And then if you choose to stand up with me, feel free. If you opt to stay on your chair, that's fine as well. So with the feet hip width apart, a nice good base of support, heels of your hands on the chair, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge forward, and then come back. We'll do this about 4 times, hinging forward, preparing for that body to understand what's coming next. Awesome. Here we go. Hinging forward and back. Your torso will come forward. Your torso will come back. Can we do this without hands? Take a try. You always have the option of keeping your hands by your side. And coming back, we have one more here. We'll move into our seat lifts from here. Great. So heels of your hands on the chair now. Hinge forward, hold, then push off your chair and hover. Hold right here. If you've been with me before, we've done these a few times. Have a seat and release. Hinge forward, come off your chair, hold. If you need to, take your hands, reach back for the chair and have a seat. We have 2 more of these. Breath in, exhale, hinging forward. Seat lift and hold. Breath in, exhale, sit back and release. Here comes your last one. Hinging forward, push off your seat, hold. Great. Have a seat and take a rest for a moment. So the next one will go to a standing position. Those of you that are seated, you'll go into your sit to stand, have a seat back down. When I say mountain pose, your mountain pose and seated is right here. For those of us standing up, our mountain pose will be like this in a standing position. Everything else can be done seated. Are we ready? Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward. All right, are we ready to do our sit to stand? Ready? Exhale, hinge, hover, and hold. Those of you that want to remain seated, sit back down. The rest of you, sit up, stand up. There we go, palms forward. This is our mountain pose. Just hold your mountain pose, palms forward. Think of your heart lifting towards the ceiling. Think of the muscles between your shoulder blades pulling or surrounding your shoulder blades, pulling your shoulders back. So you have a nice open position. Weight is even on both feet. Just hold. Nice. All right, moving into a side bend. Hands by your side. 8, reaching to your side. I'm reaching my left hand to my left foot. You're going to do the same. Come back center. Your right hand to your right foot. Come back center. Option 2. Still option 2. Option 3, right arm up. Stay here. Left palm opens up to the side. Reach that arm up and bring the arms together back to heart center. Release. Here we go. To your left side. Option 2, hand here. Option 3, arm up. Right arm reaches up and hold. Nice. Bring your hands to heart center. Breath in. Exhale. Release the arms. Get ready to take a seat. Sitting back. We get to repeat this again one more time. Are we ready? I'm going to add on a little twisting motion for the end. Here we go. Heels of your hands on your chair. Breath in. Exhale here. Sit and hover. Sit back down if you'd like. Stand up to mountain pose. Palms face forward. Lovely. Just hold for a moment. Heart lifts. Pull those shoulders back. Feel very tall and feel the weight evenly distributed over both feet. Blown palm. Hand to shoulder. Stretch. Other option. Arm up. Reaching the palm up to meet your left palm. Hands come to your heart center. And then release. Here we go on this side. Shoulder, bend left, turn left palm out, reach right arm up to the ceiling, reach your left arm to meet it. Come back to center, hold. Shoulders drop. Widen your stance a little bit, glance at your feet. If you're seated as well, turn your toes out slightly. Take a twist to your right side. Come back center, take a twist to your left. I want you to take note of something now. As you are twisting to your right side, take note of how far you can turn. Don't worry about how far you're going. Just take note of how far you're turning to your left. Come back center now. Let's bring our feet together, whether you're standing or seated, about hip width apart. Same twist. Breathe in, exhale, twist. Come back to center. Did you notice something? Did you notice that you can turn back a little bit further with your feet facing forward? Let's do it on the other side. Twist. Come back center. Let's take that observation again. Glance down at your feet, turn the feet out, go wide. Press your palms together, twist to your right. Notice where we have to stop and come back in. Ready? Twist. Come back center, glance down, move your feet back to hip width apart. We ready? Can we twist further this time? Wow. See that difference? So there is a difference when we twist in how far we can go and where our legs have to be able to do that. So think of that when you're doing some of your daily activities. If you need to twist further away, make sure your feet are facing forward. Otherwise, we're going to be limited as to how far we can turn around. Those of you standing up, stand up nice and tall, right? Are we ready to sit down? So, hinging at your hip, finding your chair, have a seat, and just take a rest. I think we should try that whole sequence one more time. So you ready? Breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward, either coming to a stand or remaining seated, mountain pose. Lovely. Right hand to right shoulder, bend to your left side. Option, right arm up, left palm out, left arm reaches to the ceiling, pull the arms back down. Release the arms to mountain pose. Bend to your right with your left hand on your left shoulder. Left arm up. Right arm sweeps up to reach. Come back to center. Glance down at your feet. Widen your stance. Palms at heart center. Twist to your right. Noting how far you can go. Come back to center. Twist to your left. Noting how far you can go. Back to center. Bring your feet back to center, hip width apart. Hands at heart center. Twist right. I don't know about you, but I noticed I was actually able to go a little bit further this time, because as you start to warm your body up, that's exactly what happens. Twist. You'll also notice when you twist, the arches of your feet tend to lift on the opposite side too. Little things just to take note of what happens to your body in order to function, to do what you need to do in daily life. Working our way back down to the chair. Have a seat into your chair. Great. And while you're here, allow your feet to be about hip width apart. Let's do mountain pose in our seated position and sweep the arms up to the ceiling. Hands come to heart center. Exhale here. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, come back. Release the arms with the palm open. Let's try that again. Breathe in. Arms come up to center. Bring it back down. Hold. Hinge forward. Come back as you inhale. Release the hands. We have one more of these. Mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, then exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, return. Back to mountain pose. Nice. Take your left arm to the ceiling. Reach it up. Stretch over. Great. Release. Take your right arm. Stretch over. And release. Take both of your feet to one side on the chair. Take one hand on the chair and on the other, and then twist. Pull your twist to the other side. Hold for 2 seconds. And then return. Come back to center. Great. Same thing on the other side. Reach over, hold. Come back to center. One more. Reach over, hold. Then swing your legs to the side. Grab hold of the back of the chair and pull yourself to the back of the chair, finding that nice stretch. Coming back to center, sitting forward, and that feel good. Such a great stretch. Roll the shoulders back. Nice, and just alternate one shoulder roll at a time. Just a feel good feeling, letting the whole body move. Take note of what your legs are doing. My legs are moving forward with my arm as it comes down. So I'm kind of swiveling in my chair. Get a nice move, and then sweep your arms side to side. Nice job. Come back to center. And let's get into a nice hip flexor stretch by extending your right leg forward, pulling your left leg back. Heel is up to start. Sit up nice and tall. Breath in. Exhale. Reach forward, leading with your chest and reaching your right hand towards your foot. Point that toe. Lift that right arm up to the ceiling. Stretch back. Maybe place the hand on your shoulder as an option. And then release and do the same thing on the other side. Your left foot forward, your right leg back. Stretch long with this arm out. Point the toe, swing that arm up to the ceiling. Find that stretch in your hip. Place your hand on your shoulder and pull the arm down. Great job. Wow, wasn't that a feel-good workout? Make sure you grab some water. That's important. Hydrating is very important. If we didn't get the opportunity to take a drink, you could have done it on your own. But I want you to be always aware that hydrating is so very important to everything that you do. This is such a pleasure. I love this workout. It's just a really feel-good workout that not only allows you to build balance and flexibility, but it allows you to really focus on some of those body weight exercises that are so vital to keeping your body youthful for life. I hope you enjoyed this session. I look forward to moving with you again soon. Have a great day. My name is June.